Okay. Just gotta make sure that it'll be capturing the audio. About to start up in a second, and once it did, I will confirm to make sure that it is capturing the right audio. Actually, if I change this to if I change it to this. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, so I need to change this to. All right.
12.
Here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Yu, producer of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
Hello everyone, I'm the chief producer, Toshi, and we have a new member joining us today to help us share some announcements.
Hello everyone, I'm Ken, producer of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
What's up, Ken?
We have some exciting news in store, so keep watching to learn more.
Today, we will be sharing all the latest info on a new hero and the update coming in Season 6. Plus, at the end of the video, we will reveal a serial code for free P60 capsules, so be sure to watch until the very end.
Okay, battle rule changes, okay.
First up today, let's introduce the Divine Draw coming in Season 6. The new Divine Draw is called Burst Step.
Burst Step.
When this Divine Draw is active, coming into contact with enemy heroes, ally heroes, or NPCs when using Vanishing Step will activate an additional Vanishing Step.
In
When this
addition,
additional
that's
vanishing step occurs, you will be able to move at high speed immediately afterwards. It can be used
Wow.
both offensively and defensively, such as when trying to instantly close the gap with an enemy or evading their attacks. So,
That's
make
nuts.
full use of it to immerse yourself in the heat of battle.
okay. That's crazy.
Alongside this new Divine Draw, Spirited Away and Super Damage Boost Skill 2 will be making a comeback. These Divine Draws will replace Squeaky Wall Hammer, Cloudy Cloak, and Super Damage Boost Skill 1.
Okay, that's actually not too bad.
New helpers, Tapion and
Oh, a
Dende will
Tapion
join
helper
new
and
helpers.
Dende.
Tapion is a helper for tank lore heroes. His ability
Is a
defense
tank
buff
helper.
applies all defense up to you while you are within range.
Okay.
This is the same ability as Cavalry.
Yeah, yes, a cavalry
Dende
skin.
is
Okay.
also a helper for tank lore heroes. Dende has a new
Another
ability,
tank.
Inspire.
Inspire.
is an ability that focuses on armor recovery. It continuously restores your armor and increases recovery speed while within range. Additionally, it also boosts the amount of armor restored and extra HP gained from skills, divine combo cards, and others. It can come in handy when you can't make it back to your God of Destruction area to heal, or when you want to keep pressuring enemy heroes on the front line. So
Okay,
be sure
Dende,
to try
okay.
it out. Tapion will be obtainable as a rank up reward and Dende through the battle pass.
Okay. Okay.
Next, we're introducing a new boss to Gekishin rules, Yakon.
Yakon.
Yakon will step in for Ribrianne. Yakon has two unique mechanics that set it apart from other bosses.
So they're replacing Rebound with
First,
Yakon.
Yakon can create an area
Oh, and they
of
have the skin
darkness,
for.
which renders everything inside it invisible to anyone outside. Heroes within the area.
And they literally
however,
had it to where it was kind of
can see
like
outside the area as well.
Bobity's ship. What does that mean? We're
Additionally,
getting.
the field of view of
Does that mean we're
allied
getting
heroes and
something-
helpers inside will not be made visible to players outside. As you can see,
Could we be
your
getting
allies inside
something
the area are not visible on
Boo
the
Saga
map.
related?
This means that you will need to enter the area yourself to see what's going on.
Huh.
Darkness also acts as a defensive barrier which blocks any incoming attacks from outside, so
Wow.
try to keep that in mind during combat. Next is the Energy Drain ability. Yakon will nullify all damage from energy attacks and recover HP. After
Wow.
absorbing energy, Yakon will use its claws to unleash a sweeping slash, so be on the lookout for signs of attack. However,
That's
if
interesting.
Yakon absorbs too much damage, it will explode and suffer heavy damage. So watch out for the vision obscuring darkness and attack absorbing.
Okay, so you
energy
can still-
drain
okay.
While you compete with the enemy team.
That's
to take
interesting.
out this
Okay.
boss.
Okay. Sub rules.
Let's move on to the sub-rules for Season 6. In Season 6, Veggie Battle and Finder Keepers return. Veggie Battle
Makes sense.
will grant the same buffs as it did in Season 1, and likewise for Finder Keepers from Season 5. In Veggie Battle, heroes will be granted a buff that reduces their skill cooldowns excluding super attacks. In Finder's Keepers, damaging enemy heroes with skills will inflict burning, dealing continuous damage.
Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're excited to introduce a new hero and emotes coming in Season 6. There are 3 new heroes coming in Season 6.
Okay. I kind of like the new
We
format.
used to reveal all upcoming heroes before the season began, but this time we'll be revealing each hero sequentially as they are released
Oh.
to keep you guessing. However, rest
Oh.
assured that the rate of new hero releases will
Interesting.
remain the same. Now, let's take a look at one.
Okay, so
new
they're
hero
okay, so they're only
coming
revealing
in
one hero
Season
this
6.
time. Interesting. Okay.
You fall! Kamehame! You're out of here! Let's see if you're actually worth fighting now.
Beerus?
I'll play along.
Beerus!
Bore me.
Hey!
I'll destroy you.
Okay,
too.
Beerus.
There.
Ooh.
Entertain me, will you? Begone! Pathetic. Too slow. So
Oh.
that's how it is. I suppose I'll start taking this seriously. Come on! The games end here. That's what happens when you defy a destroyer god.
Okay, Beerus. Okay, new Bulma skin.
The first hero joining Season 6 is Beerus. Beerus is a damage roll hero who switches between short and long range skills to attack enemies from an optimal distance. Beerus' skills inflict Mark of Destruction when they hit enemies.
Ah,
Mark of
okay.
Destruction will make it easier to land finishers, and enemies with maxed out stacks will take additional damage. Build them up on enemy heroes from a
The
safe
bar on the
distance,
enemy hero
then
actually look
swoop in to
different.
deal the final blow. More info on the in-game animations and
It kind of reminds
abilities
me
will
of
be
like
released
Bucky.
later on our official social media, so stay tuned.
Yeah, when it reaches that line, they instantly. Okay.
Next
I think I
up,
understand
here's some
how that
exciting
works.
news. We'll be holding a summer festival in Season 6 starting July 14th. During the festival, there'll be a special pass and a capsule featuring new skins. You'll be able to obtain a variety of rewards from the special pass, such as P6G capsule,
They gave him the
new banner frames,
gave Piccolo
and
the skins when they were trying to learn.
a legendary skin
We're trying to get their driver's license.
New legendary skins for Super Saiyan
Huh,
Son
and the
Goku
car.
and Piccolo will be making their debut in the Summer
That's
Festival
funny.
capsule, complete with their own exclusive emotes. As with the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 collaboration capsules, you'll also get 6 capsules for every 24 you open. Each capsule can be used to open the Summer Festival capsule once, so don't miss out on this special opportunity.
Next, we have some news regarding the Squadra Blast World Championship 2026. The preliminaries began during Season 5, and the third stage, the final preliminary stage, recently came to a close. The top team from each server will make their way to Japan to decide who will be the world's strongest at the finals on August 22nd. What's more, the finals will be live streamed on this YouTube channel, so make sure to tune in.
Nice.
Plus, we'll be holding an in-game event to commemorate the finals. There will also be a campaign where you can predict certain outcomes during the tournament, such as the hero you think will achieve the most KOs, or the team you believe will emerge victorious. Both events will let you earn exclusive items that you won't be able to get anywhere else, so don't miss out. In addition, this YouTube channel features archive streams of the third stage matches from each server. If you haven't watched them yet, be sure to check out the archive videos and see the representative teams from each regional server. That will be all from us for today.
And finally, as promised at the beginning of the program, here's a serial code for your
It's very interesting that they decide to now, instead of revealing all the heroes at once, they're gonna do it like sequentially with every single announcement. That's interesting. I wonder what made them make that decision.
In such cases, please wait a moment and try again.
But Beerus is cool though.
Will be available after Season 6 begins, so you will not have to wait long before claiming it.
And that is all for today's video. We'll see you all next time.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming out on Wednesday as usual. But I actually do kind of want to. Right for a second. I'll wait a little bit just in case, because sometimes you never know. They try to fool us sometimes. So okay, so I just want to go back a little bit. So
In Season 6, the new Divine Draw is active.
yeah, this burst step looks insane. This burst step, essentially just having another vanish. Yeah, that looks really good. And the fact that you'll just be able to go into into high speed afterwards too. You don't have to like wait until like you have to kind of like get like a running start. You can just keep on going. Yeah, that's good. And that could do that either with your ally or with an enemy too. So yeah, that's good. And they bring it back straight away in the super damage boost too, which yeah, I'm fine with. I am perfectly fine with that. And them those replacing the squeaky hammer, because I know there's a lot of people who don't like the squeaky hammer, so I didn't really mind them that much. But yeah, I can understand people like not liking the squeaky hammers and that being replaced with this. So yeah, I don't mind that. And yeah, and the super damage boost, yeah, that's completely fine. I think the characters that I use, I can take advantage. Well, Goku, yeah, I can't Goku with his power pole, yeah. I was not talking to him, but anyway. Um, let's see. With Bulma's skill 2 is her like drift, like her spin. So yeah, she could definitely use that. And for Gohan, that'd be his back fist, and for the other Gohan, that'd be his kick. So yeah, perfectly fine with that. And then and now we have like a basically a Kaba reskin with Tavion. Now this with Dende is very interesting because one, he'll be for tanks, and two, it's almost like he's healing you, but it's not exactly like regular health. It's like overshield health. It's like like it's like armor health. So that's very interesting. That's honestly very very interesting. I would like to see how powerful this is because I could see this like replacing just Cobb altogether, depending on how good it is. And the fact that they are replacing Ribrianne, they're replacing Ribrianne with Yakon. I wonder if like people complain about Ribrianne so much that they had to change it. Like possibly how it was with when the game when before the game came out, the boss that used to be Ribrianne was the Ozaru. So yeah, it's very, very interesting that they replaced Ribrianne with Yakon. And it's very interesting mechanics because he not only has that was it that like darkness? Yeah, that darkness area where you can't see inside of it. So you actually have to go inside. I see what they did there in this footage too. They put down Shu, so that way people will know on the outside probably where you at. So yeah, I see that. And so yeah, you probably just beat him down as normal if you're inside. And then he has this meter, which goes up. Oh yeah, and also when you're on the outside of like, if an enemy's on the outside of darkness and tries to attack through it, yeah, it just won't go through. And see it right here, where he absorbs energy, his energy drain. So if you keep on hitting him with energy attacks, whether it be with just like, characters like Super Saiyan 3 who have like, Ki Blast Rush attacks or, the Kamehameha or whatever, he just absorbs it and I believe gains health. Yeah, he heals too. Not that much from that Kamehameha, but still, like he can heal himself. But if the meter keeps on going up, like so, takes critical damage. I wonder like how much damage like this will actually do because I don't know if it's gonna actually be a thing where once you fill this up, he just instantly dies. But yeah, I'll be very interested to see how Yakon as a boss works because characters who just mainly do energy blasts could be really good in this because even though he heals a little bit, if you're able to kind of fill that bar up like rather quick and get that instant damage on him, if it is an instant kill, then yeah, that could be really good. Like I can see Kefla being good for this boss. Piccolo could be good for this boss. This Goku could be good for this boss too. Who else? Who does like most? Oh yeah, Oob could be good for this boss. Uh, who else could be going for this boss? It's like is that like a tank character that actually Baby? I can see Baby being decent for this boss too. His attacks are mostly energy based. Let's see anybody else. 17 possibly. Yeah, I could possibly see 17 since he has like a blast like rush attack. So yeah, very interesting. Very very interesting. But yeah, right here. Um, but yeah, revealing the new hero at every single announcement is very interesting. I wonder if that also means that they'll be taking more of a closer look of how each hero, like, because I wonder if this will also be a thing when it comes to balancing these heroes, because we know that when, like, usually when they announce new characters, they kind of like use that as a way to kind of like test, okay, like how can we like balance and not balance these characters. And I wonder if this will be a thing where they'll probably look closely at how each hero just individually kind of like works, and so that way they could like make like more adjustments because just just like one hero to see like if they maybe have to adjust for the character that they announce next, possibly. But yeah, but yeah, I do wonder what made them make this decision to not reveal all the heroes at once and just do it with each announcement. And I wonder if and I'm guessing like every single announcement is gonna be like each month. So yeah, very very interesting. I also wonder with each announcement, is it gonna be like is it gonna be just just like these regular announcements? Like I wonder if like with each new hero, is it gonna be new like new divine draws or not like not, probably not anything with like helpers or anything. But yeah, I wonder if the divine draws like will change too with each hero release. That would be interesting if it does. That'd be very very interesting if it does. And yeah, the first hero is going to be Beerus, who is a damage character, obviously. Would not picture Beerus to be any other role. And let me see. Hold on, let me go back here for a second.
You're out of here! Let's see if you're actually worth fighting now. I'll play along.
This is probably gonna be like his intro, with like the planet exploding in the back. I can see this being like his
Start to bore me.
this is like highest rarity intro.
Perhaps I'll destroy you too.
Just styling on him. This I can see him this being his high rarity like finisher.
There. And
I can see that being like his finisher animation.
entertain me, will you? Be gone!
Okay. So he has these two rings, which is radius.
There. Entertain me, will you? Be gone!
So yeah, he kicks an orb, causes an explosion.
Pathetic. Too
Mhm.
slow.
He has a dash. He has a his attack radius is huge, by the way. Like this being his attack radius is nuts. I wonder if he has like the biggest, because he has like two individual rings. Like it's not just one big circle. He has like two individual rings. So I wonder what that means. So he has a dash, and it looks like it applies some type of did it apply some type of buff to the enemy in Vegeta? Trying to see something.
So that's how it is.
Cause like it knocked him.
Pathetic. Too slow. So that's how it is. I suppose.
Or maybe like it really just like applied to himself.
Will you? Be gone! Pathetic. Too slow.
That's because because it's applied to Vegeta.
So that's how it is.
But right here, when he hits him with that that blast, he buffs himself.
I suppose I'll start taking this seriously. Come on! The games end here. That's what happens when you defy a destroyer god.
And new skins, yeah, we got a Bulma skin, Kibu skin. Is that Broly with his dad's armor and Vegeta with his father's armor? I like that. I like that. Okay, so Beerus comes out on July 8th, and the next hero comes out July 22nd. Which means I would guess that the next announcement for the next hero. Wait, because let me see. The 22nd. Is that another Wednesday? That is another Wednesday. Okay. So most likely I can see them announcing the new character literally 2 weeks from now. Like literally 2 weeks from now, I can see them announcing the next hero. Okay. Okay. So when Beerus comes out, we'll have a good like week and a half to experience Beerus at launch. A good week and a half. And then I imagine on July 18th is where we could get another announcement of the new hero. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now that it could be a little different because the next one is August 12th. That's also Wednesday. And it looks like with the last hero, 'cause yeah, so 8, 1, 2, 8, 1. From the 22nd, you got one. Yeah. Will come 3 weeks later. Yeah, it's interesting. You actually get like an extra week in between the second and the third hero. You get like an extra week in between. Wonder what that means. What adding on like an extra week. It could just be like a scheduling thing specifically for Japan, but yeah, that's interesting. You get an extra week with the second character. Hmm.
The first hero joining
A god of destruction who switches between short and long range skills. Okay, so I'm guessing the first barrier around the first like circle around him is for the short range skills, and then the long circle around him is for the long range skills. Okay, use a finisher or super attack to destroy anyone with a mark of destruction.
Season 6 is Beerus. Beerus is a damage roll hero who switches between short and long range skills to attack enemies.
Okay, so yeah, right here when he does that skill, he applies the mark of destruction, which of course is the same thing, which is the same ability that Tobo has.
Attack
So he kicks the orb, and see how he applies this line right here on your bar? This literally reminds me of Bucky from Marvel Rivals with his ult. With his ult. Because literally when he hits you with his ult in that game, once you get to this mark, there's like you just instantly die. Like all the health that's behind here like means nothing. If you reach his bar, it means you're just dead.
enemies from an optimal distance. Short and
That
long
damage was
range
nuts,
skills
by the way.
to
Hold
attack
on.
enemies
So that was the orb.
from an
That dash, Jesus Christ. That
damage roll
dash did
hero
that
who
much.
switches between short and long range skills to attack enemies from an optimal distance. Beerus' skills inflict Mark of Destruction when they hit enemies. Stacking Mark of Destruction will make it easier to land finishers when they hit enemies.
Hold on.
Stacking Mark of Destruction
Okay, so when he used that one skill, marked in the mark of destruction. Oh, it boosts his movement. Okay.
will make it
I see it. He gives himself a movement speed buff.
easier to land finishers, and enemies with maxed out stacks will take a
And it looks like his rush attack is a range, he literally just puts up his hand like this and just shoots out key blasts. That looks like his rush
will
attack.
make it easier to land finishers, and enemies with maxed out stacks will take additional damage. Build them up on enemy heroes from a safe distance, then swoop in to deal the final blow. More on enemy heroes from a safe distance, then swoop in to deal the final blow. More info on the in-game animations and abilities will be released later on our official social medias.
Yep, and that's his ult. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's his ult. I thought so. I thought this animation might be his ult. So
will be released later.
So unless he covers a wide range, he creates a whole bunch of orbs. And yeah, it looks like they track in this. It looks like as long as you're in this, this actually kind of reminds me with of Vegito's his split finger shot, where literally if you're in this radius, it's just gonna automatically track to you. And yeah, and they just come raining down and just track you. Yep, that seems about right. That does seem about right.
In-game animations and abilities will be released later on our official social media, so stay tuned.
And that animation is probably gonna be like his finisher animation, like by himself. So yeah, like this might be like his highest rarity one. And I think the one in let's see, where was it? Right. Yeah, this animation. Yeah, that might be like another finisher animation that's just like a different rarity. But yeah, okay. So yeah, it looks like Beerus might work very similarly to Topo with his Mark of Destruction. Because as you know, with Topo, when he marks you with a Mark of Destruction, he buffs himself. He buffs himself in order to take out the enemy hero. Yeah, it looks like Beerus is gonna work very similarly to that. It looks like he actually might work better because he has like, this whole, thing where like he goes from short range to long range. And yet what it looks like you would want to start from long range to apply your marks of destruction. And yeah, and I'm guessing you can do this skill like 3 times. Like how Oob has like his skill where like he can kinda like once you max it out, you could probably do it like, like 3 times. Cause he did that 3 times. He kicked the orb to him 3 times. It's like 1, 2, 3. Then he does the dash. What's that dash? And of course, like, you can stack the marks of destruction. Yeah, that dash did like a good chunk. And like he did another. Let me see. Yeah, either that little like palm, the like palm like force push looking thing. I don't know if that was like a skill or just like a part of his rush attack animation. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. And of course, we saw this as the ult, which yeah, pretty much it just work as just like an auto track and just like literally if you're in his rush attack range, whatever his rush attack range is. Oh no, it actually goes beyond that because this is like a whole other like separate like ring here. So, and I imagine that the range increases the more you level up the ult too. So, okay, okay, yeah, Beerus I could definitely see being an issue because unlike Topo, who like Topo's good, but he can struggle with like he's more of like a close range like fighter where he kind of like singles out like even though he can apply marks of destruction and stuff like that, and of course he has like his counter to fall back on. Like Beard seems like somebody who can like possibly deal with um multiple people at the same time. How he can switch from long range to short range. And say he can actually apply marks of destruction possibly kind of easier than Topo. Because Topo kind of relied on his tornado to apply it to multiple people. And at that point he would have to pick and choose who he would kind of want to kill in that moment. And he could possibly kill multiple people with his counter if everybody just kept on attacking him at the same time. But it seems like with Beerus, you kind of have a better time controlling like the battle, like by possibly dealing with multiple people. So yeah, I could definitely see Beerus being a problem, especially since like applying the market destruction just looks like he will just literally just keep on applying like this on your health bar, which will definitely help out your team too. Because if a good chunk of your health is just gone, then yeah, it'll be like a lot easier. Oh yeah, and I just realized this combined with the new burst step. Yeah, you essentially can't escape from nobody. You essentially can't escape from nobody. I wonder if they did that to help deal with Bulma. Because Bulma, of course, has like her high speed, like just like, just like hitting the gas. So yeah, I wonder if they put in the burst dash or the burst step to deal with that specifically. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling dirty just when, when I could just go to their enemy tower, I could just drop some real estate and I can just leave whenever I want. So I can see this possibly helping out, like, like actually chasing down people. Like this will definitely help, especially since again, you don't have to wait, like a regular vanishing state where you have to wait to kind of get into the flying state again. You can just instantly fly again. So yeah, I could definitely see that as a thing where it's like, okay, Bulma's a little bit too much with her movement, so let's just add in something to kind of help people out with that. I could definitely see that being a thing. Or being like at least a motivator for doing that. But yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I am gonna be trying out Beerus. I do wonder. Oh yeah, and I also did say earlier that I am curious to see how good Dende is because I can see Dende if he's strong enough, just outright replacing Kaba as a whole. Because yeah, like if he just it just grants you just like instant extra health. Yeah, I could definitely see I could definitely see Dende having a lot of potential in this game for being a helper. Which also makes me think, since both of them are tank helpers, I know at least gonna get one tank in this new season. We just don't know if it's gonna be the next one or the third one. And it just makes me more and more curious. Because again, they added Yakon as a new boss to replace Ribrianne. So it makes me think, and also the fact that right here, like this area is now designed like Babbity's ship. So I wonder if we'll get a Buu Saga character during this season. And if so, who possibly? Because I would think the only I guess it may like a Majin Vegeta. Because we already have Super Saiyan 3. We already have Ultimate Gohan. We don't have a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks yet. So that's possible. But I do think Yakon is very intentional. I think Yakon is very intentional. So I'm really thinking that we may just get Majin Vegeta this season. It's possible. Not saying that we are, but it's very possible. Because again, replacing Ribrianne with Yakon is very interesting. Plus, I also think about back when they replaced Android 16 with Jackie Chun. Because we eventually, later on down the line, because I forgot which season they replaced 16 with Jackie. But I don't think, and obviously it wasn't in that same season, but eventually later on, we did get, oh, we did end up getting this current season, which is basically just mostly just chock full of OG Dragon Ball stuff with the Kid Goku and the Bulma. So this could be telling the future here, with possibly one season being more like, I guess Buu Saga based. Which I would think at this point the only Buu Saga characters that you could do. Well, actually, no, you could have like plenty of Boos at that point. Because we have Kid Buu, but we don't have any of the other forms of Buu. Like we don't have Super Buu, we don't have Buuhan, we don't have Buu Tanks, anything like that. So it's quite possible that in a future season that we could obviously get the different the different versions of Buu, Majin Vegeta, and I think it's like all like the major people from the Buu because we already have a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, um, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is on the table. We already have Ultimate Gohan. I imagine if we see Shin or Kabita, I mean, yeah, Kabito, sorry. Um, they'll probably just be more like helpers, if anything, and not like actual like playable characters. See, I would be surprised if so yeah, like be on the lookout for like a Majin Vegeta or a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. If I was to pick one to kind of push, I'd probably say a Majin Vegeta. Because that seems more on the nose with Yakon specifically, who's literally one of Bobby's puppets. And if we do get a Majin Vegeta, soon, then that will be hype. That will be hype. Plus, he'll be a Vegeta, and every single Vegeta in this game is gonna be a tank character. So makes sense with the fact we got new helpers who are both in the tank, who are both tank helpers. So I can see that being a thing. I can see that. I can see that. But okay. Okay. So I actually change this to this. Let's see if I okay. Okay, I want to see if I can actually add something just in case, so that way I don't have to. Actually, one thing that I probably just did, I probably just. I just have to adjust something. Make sure we do this again, I won't feel ill prepared. Well, you know what? We probably actually would have to actually probably add this instead of yeah, 'cause hold on. I probably have to get rid of this and then drag this down. Yeah. So yeah, I'll make sure just to adjust this, make sure it's adjust the next time. Okay.
Renders everything inside it invisible to anyone outside. Heroes within the area, however, can still see outside the area as normal. Additionally, the field of view of allied heroes and helpers inside will not be made visible to players outside. As you can see, your allies inside the area are not visible on the minimap. This means that you will need to enter the area yourself to see what's going on. Darkness also acts as a defensive barrier which blocks any incoming attacks from outside, so try to keep that in mind during combat. Next is the energy drain ability. Yakon will no HP. After absorbing energy, Yakon will use its claws to unleash a sweeping slash, so be on the lookout for signs of attack. However, if Yakon absorbs too much damage, it will explode and suffer heavy damage. So watch out for the vision obscuring darkness and attack absorbing energy drain while you compete with the enemy team to take out this boss.
Yeah, sorry, this is adjusting. Okay. Okay, we're probably gonna edit all this stuff down to make sure I put it out immediately. But yeah, probably got an stream right